Hello, thanks for joining me again. Scott from Wessex Blades. Completed Gavs. Thegnlore in oak. Bit of a marathon this one, but the oak tooling, oak ferro rod, oak scales, mosaic pin. There's some lovely video on outside. The new logos that I've got. The ferro rod with the Wessex inner fillet. Focus wrong on there, sir. Right, so that's me back in focus. Oh, a right marathon this was. Lots of new stuff, new tooling skills, the new finishing trials I had to do. I've got a new way of doing the stitching to get even more accurate. More accurate on a Wessex? Yeah, more accurate on a Wessex. Diamond awl. Like laser guided stitching. So Gav, if you could email me, we can sort things out. There are others on your order, but I've got to get on with other people's mid-range stuff, and then it's Leukus and prepper knives at some point after that. And I got a lot of work I need to do for Ralph as well, so that'll be slipping in. Busy, 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 never ending. I'm really happy with the outcome of that, just because I could. I did an acorn on the tool, the bit where you put your thumb on, or whether if you were going to take the dangler off. So I put an acorn on there, and I do two, just for the sake of it, and that one has a lasered decal on the ferro rod, and an oak acorn again on the dangler strap. Gorgeous. Thanks everybody for your patience. A very eventful live stream last night. Humongous thanks to Tactical. Didn't know where that came from, to be quite honest. That was amazing. So thank you for that, everybody who dropped in. I think I had 6, 7 and 8 sort of people on all the way through it, so I was really happy with the attendance, and not to mention that the signal managed to stay, so I was quite encouraged to maybe do another one now and again live stream. On with the following projects, there is a burrow one that needs scales, so they're already made, and that is in not just any old burl. This is Jara burl, so it's indestructible before you. Anyway, yeah. So there's that one. There was one who wanted Cocobolo, so he wanted black liners, but I've tripled it up to go black, white, black, to give some substantial scales. And there was a, just for the sake of carrying on in the oak theme, I rattled out a couple more oak ones as well. So the usual slow progression of Wessex Blades, learning new skills as I'm going, constantly cranking it up, incremental rise in skills to get the outcome more impressive, more impressive, more impressive as I'm going. These aren't plain leather sheaths. These are not one row saddle stitch. This is double row lock stitch. Each stitch has 2 loops around it. It's like a double knot, and then it's pulled and tweaked and in to get the knot into the center of the sheath. It's not just one loop, it's 2. It's lock stitched in. And on one of these, I think it was here, oh yeah, not that you'll ever need to, but the return on the outer one is the entire length of the ferro rod straight, so it's down, up, and then back all the way along there. And when you have a look at it, Gav, you'll see that run there is double stitched, so it's back along itself, which is what you got to do about 2 or 3 stitches. So the return stops about there. I had about 9 inches left. So what I did was I ran the return all the way down. It looks really cool. So overbuilt, over-engineered, heirloom quality, and down to your son's son sort of standard. That's what I'm aiming for. And with the amount of wax and treatment this has got, it should last 50 years. Lifetime quality. So thanks everybody for your patience. I will be cracking on with as much as I can, but this is patient, this is laborious work, and each time I do a batch I just find some way in making it more and more and more involved. It's just the way I am, so it's more and more impressive. Thank you, Scott from Wessex Blades out. Thanks for joining me again. Try and get another type of video out this week rather than just a desktop completion video like this. Give you something interesting to look at, and obviously still working on the other 2 launch vids for the other 2 channels, the outdoors and the prepping. And then once I've got those up and running with all the artwork, graphics, then obviously I'll just give you a little shout where it is, and if you want to follow, you can follow. But this is the handmade knives channel, and should be more specific to people who drop on the channel just to look at knives. Thank you, Scott Wessex Blades out.